I still remember the moment we turned the corner and saw Dingle for the first time. After miles of winding country roads and endless green hills, the little harbor town suddenly appeared like a scene from a fairy tale. The streets were lined with colorful shops, soft yellows, pastel blues, warm reds, and fishing boats swayed gently in the harbor, their nets and ropes piled high. The air was crisp and salty, carrying hints of the ocean and fried fish from the nearest chip shop. It was quiet, but not in a boring way, more like peaceful. Like the kind of place where time slows down just enough for you to breathe. One of my favorite memories happened on a rainy afternoon. Surprise, it was raining in Ireland. We ducked into a small pub tucked between two shops, hoping to dry off. Inside, it was warm and glowing, filled with the smell of stew and old wood. The bartender smiled and handed us warm towels, saying, "Welcome to summer in Dingle." We all laughed, soaked but happy. The place was packed, not with tourists, but with the locals, deep in conversation. No one was on their phones. People were telling stories, clapping each other on the backs, singing old songs. It felt like stepping into someone's living room. An old man sitting nearby leaned over with a twinkle in his eye and said, "You don't find Dingle, Dingle finds you." At the time, it sounded poetic. Later, it felt true. We explored every inch of that town. We walked along cliffs that overlooked the endless Atlantic, climbed rocks we probably shouldn't have, and watched dolphins playing near the harbor like they were putting on a show just for us. One day, I slipped in mud and landed flat on my back. A local girl helped me up and laughed. "Well, now you've been baptized by the Irish land." I was covered in muck, but I couldn't stop smiling. The trip definitely wasn't perfect. We got lost in the countryside more than once. Our rental car practically begged for retirement. And one afternoon, I got sunburned and soaked with rain within the same hour. Only in Ireland, right? But somehow, those little mishaps are what made it feel real. It wasn't just a vacation, it was an adventure. Dingle wasn't just beautiful, it was kind. It welcomed us in, wrapped us in the stories and laughter, and left a little mark on my heart. I didn't expect that. I thought I'd leave with photos. Instead, I left with moments I will never forget. And maybe that is what travel is really about, not just seeing the places, but being changed by them. Dingle didn't just show me something new, it made me feel like I belonged, even for just a little while. And that's a story worth remembering.